I'm sorry, but the notice you received was a mistake. The truth is, my son is the one who's joining the company. I apologize for the misunderstanding. What?
In that case, it's fine to have him join us, right?
What? Finally, I can start working. My name is Keiichi Sato. I got accepted at a travel company called Doyomeki Travel, and I'm here for the induction ceremony. Huh? Sato, is that you? He's Sogo Majima, the executive director of Doyomeki Travel. Standing next to him is his son, Yuta Majima. It's been since high school, right? Sato, what brings you here? What do you mean by that? Wait, Dad, you didn't tell Sato? Sorry, it slipped my mind. Huh? Actually, the notice you received was a mistake. The truth is, my son is the one who's going to join the company. I apologize for the misunderstanding. Oh, I see. I'm sorry about this. If you'd like, we could help you find another place to work. I'll find one myself, so there's no need. As I stumbled out of the venue on shaky legs.
Hey, aren't you...
Miss Aizawa, why are you here? She's Yui Aizawa, the CEO of Tokimeki Group, a company that rivals Doyomeki Travel for the top spot.
I came to Doyomeki Group for a business meeting. But what about you, Sato? Weren't you working at Days Corps?
I was aiming to improve my skills, so I decided to switch jobs.
Leaving the largest travel company in the country for a new opportunity? You really have an incredible drive to improve yourself.
I'm truly flattered to get that from you.
So, are you starting at Doyomeki Travel today?
Well, it seems the acceptance notice was sent to me by mistake. I'll have to start job hunting all over again.
Seriously? In that case, it's fine to have him join us, right?
Huh? What? Hold on, Miss Aizawa. Please stop messing with our people.
If you get his hopes up and drop him later, that would be so unfair to him.
Drop him? What are you talking about? I'm not being misleading. I genuinely need him.
You've got to be kidding me.
Why would a company competing with ours for the top spot want him?
Wait, are you saying you rejected Sato without knowing who he is? He's a key figure who was involved in developing Daycor's flagship product.
Are you talking about this Sato?
No way.
Days Corp's flagship product. That would be the Hidden Hot Springs tour.
That included inns only locals knew about, didn't it?
And the only one who got approval from one of the innkeepers was Sato himself.
What?
How did he manage to get a yes from that stubborn owner?
More importantly, let me get back to the topic. May I ask about his job offer?
What do you mean?
Just now, Sato mentioned that he received the acceptance notice by mistake.
Well, that's...
When I spoke to him earlier, you told me not to mess with your people, didn't you? Is Sato an employee of Doyomeki Travel?
Well, no, not exactly.
Then you don't have any right to interfere with this, do you?
That's true.
Furthermore, the mistake in sending the acceptance notice, I get that this is your company's issue, but I can't just ignore it. You understand how much an acceptance letter can affect the life of someone job hunting, don't you?
Of course. But you know anyone can make a careless mistake or two.
Careless mistake?
No, I didn't mean...
Dismissing a mistake that could potentially ruin someone's life as a careless mistake is an extremely reckless statement, Mr. Majima.
Please calm down, Miss Aizawa. I'm fine, really.
Now, Sato's totally fine with it, and hey, Tokimeki Group is ready to bring him on board, right? Then problem solved. I guess we have no problem, right?
I don't think it's your place to say that.
Are you sure you really want someone like me?
What are you talking about? It's because it's you that I reached out. I promise you won't regret choosing us.
And so I passed the interview at Tokimeki Group. and started working there.
Akari, could you take care of this too?
Another round of document prep?
Don't make that face. I'm the one bringing in contracts for everyone. So covering for admin work should be fine, right? We're all on the same team after all.
Team, huh? Got it.
Meanwhile, at Tokimeki Group,
The overseas plans from Doyomeki Travel are really impressive.
Yeah, they've made international travel the cornerstone of their strategy. It'd be great if we could develop something on par with that. What's wrong, Sato?
Huh? You seem a bit off. Is everything okay?
If you have something on your mind, don't hesitate to speak up. We're all a team.
a team? All right, just a little input. Doyomeki's plans focus heavily on historical and cultural experiences, like pottery workshops, shrine visits, and temple tours. If we go head-to-head on the same turf, we won't stand a chance.
You're right.
Then we just don't compete on the same turf.
What do you mean?
How about this?
Wait, is this?
What if we promote uniquely Japanese traditions like school lunches, graduation ceremonies, and sports festivals?
I never thought of that.
A school life theme is definitely appealing.
Recently, nostalgia-themed tours have become quite popular in Japan. If we target an international audience, we might see a completely different reaction.
Great idea, Sato.
We'll need to work out the finer details, though.
Leave those parts to us. We're experts at refining concepts.
So you're cool with taking my ideas into account?
Of course.
Didn't I say we're a team?
I've never had anyone take my ideas so seriously before.
Sato, don't worry.
Miss Aizawa?
I understand how all your experiences might make you feel uncertain. But here, there's no one who would leave you to fend for yourself. So go ahead and work however you like with all your heart. We'll always have your back.
Miss Aizawa, thank you so much. Meanwhile, at Doyomeki Travel,
This makes it the 20th deal. Securing this many contracts is seriously exhausting.
did you bring in new deals? Well done, Yuta.
Hehe. This is nothing, just a piece of cake.
Bad news. The $1 million tour scheduled for next month. We just received a notice that all of it has been canceled.
What? Majima, can you fill me in on what's happening here? Mr. Sengawara, so, you're the one who secured 20 new reservations for mid-next month.
Yes.
What? Mid-next month?
Yeah, but...
Do you realize what you've done? Next month, during that time, Kagayaki Corporation had already booked our entire services. They signed a contract for an overseas tour for all their employees.
Excuse me?
One of the people you reached out to was Mr. Keen-Eye's grandson. He said that's how he found out about this.
Wait, could this be seriously bad?
This isn't just bad, it's a disaster. Not only did we lose $1 million contract, but now we have to cancel all the reservations we made with the hotels and partner companies. A mistake this big on such a major deal could destroy our reputation. If I remember correctly, Mr. Kinai was torn between signing with us and Tokimeki Group. Yuta, we're heading to Tokimeki Group right now.
Got it.
Excuse us. Mr. Majima, Yuta?
What's going on? You both look frantic.
Did Mr. Kinai come here?
He did, but... Don't tell me. Did he sign off on the contract for the trip abroad for all employees?
Yes, we heard the whole story from Mr. Kinai. Yuta, seems like you really messed up this time.
I never thought it would turn into this.
The client was originally ours. Cancel the deal immediately.
What nonsense are you spouting? This is the result of your own carelessness, isn't it?
You reap what you sow. You know Mr. Kinai was truly disappointed.
No way. What do we do now, Dad?
What do we do? Well, it's a mistake, so it can't be helped.
Another careless mistake, is it?
What? Even after Miss Aizawa pointed it out so clearly with the acceptance letter incident, neither of you seem to have learned a thing. It's no surprise that customers can see right through that kind of sloppiness. Mind your own business.
What do we do? Maybe we can apologize now and renegotiate the contract.
I think it's pointless. Just earlier, Mr. Kinai heard about our plan and said he'd like to officially sign the contract with us.
No way.
How am I supposed to explain this to Mr. Sengawara? Just when they thought it was the end, the tragedies for the two were far from over.
We've decided to resign. It's been a pleasure working with you.
What did you say?
If everyone quits now, who's going to handle the office work?
That's exactly why we're leaving.
What?
None of us joined Doyomeki Travel just to do clerical tasks. But recently, all we've been doing is cleaning up after Yuta and handling paperwork. We want to work with customers and pitch ideas too.
If that's the case, I'll review the workflow immediately. So can't you reconsider?
Sorry, but we don't believe that's possible in the current state of Doyomeki Travel.
Wait, everyone, don't go.
Yuta's desperate plea fell on deaf ears. In the end, only Mr. Sengawara, Mr. Majima, Yuta, and a handful of temporary staff were left at Doyomeki Travel.
One of the top companies in the industry, Doyomeki Travel, is now on the brink of bankruptcy.
Since then, there haven't been any calls, not even complaints, let alone business inquiries.
At this rate, we're really going to go under. Dad, let's go to Tokimeki Group one more time.
What?
We can't even come up with any new ideas like this. Let's outsource the planning to Tokimeki Group, and the two of us can sell their work.
I guess there's no other choice.
Sato, please check the proposal.
Got it. Just leave it over there, okay?
Sato, about the next project.
Sato, could you check this one later too?
What's going on here?
Yuta, Mr. Majima, why are you here?
It looks like they're here for a business negotiation. They're looking to collaborate with our planning team.
With us?
Before that, answer me. Why is Akari, who used to work for us, now at Tokimeki Group?
Obviously because she passed our interview.
Did you seriously poach our employees? Don't say something so rude. Akari and the others left Doyomeki Travel, and were struggling to find new jobs.
Your massive blunder is pretty infamous in the industry. Looks like they really struggled to land a job.
Seriously?
If we ever tried to change jobs ourselves, then...
I met Akari during the orientation. When I saw her looking stressed out at a cafe, I explained the situation to Miss Aizawa.
They really are exceptional. I heard they handled administrative tasks and document organization at Doyomeki. But their sales skills are top-notch too. Keeping them confined to office work was such a waste.
Were they really that amazing?
We had them doing so much clerical work. We never noticed.
They have an incredible way of showcasing Sato's projects.
The amount of contracts they've secured blew our expectations out of the water, and our clients are in a total frenzy.
Sato, it feels like you're not quite the same as before. You used to seem so unsure of yourself before.
I guess everyone around me helped change who I am. I was too scared of failure to propose any ideas, but they've all worked hard to support me.
Thanks to them, he can now work freely and confidently.
Must be nice. If I had people covering for me like that, I wouldn't have made those mistakes.
That's not true.
What?
Yuta, you've been like this since your basketball days. You always believed failing is normal, and that it's a teammate's job to cover for you. With that attitude, no one on the team ever felt comfortable calling you out or sharing their opinions with you.
That's their fault for being so passive, not mine.
You know, nobody wants to follow a self-centered king. We're a team. Sure, it's normal to cover for your teammates' mistakes, but you can't take that for granted.
I get it, but still.
Mr. Majima, you bear some responsibility too.
Me? I heard it from Akari. You hardly ever called out Yuta for his mistakes, because you doted on him so much. It's natural to protect my son, isn't it? I'm his father, after all. I thought I could step in for him in some way.
That indulgence is what bred your son's arrogance. Am I wrong?
Well, I mean...
Your son couldn't grow because you spoiled him too much. It was your careless handling that led to this situation.
Sato, please. We'll turn over a new leaf. We'll put customers first and commit to doing better. So can you create an overseas plan for us as an outsourced project? I'm begging you. I'm asking as well. Please help our company. I'm sorry, Yuta. We don't have the capacity to take on outsourced projects right now. Why? We still have the budget for outsourcing. We fully intend to pay for the project. It's not a matter of doubting your payment. We're planning to expand our business and increase the number of stores. What?
This office is getting a bit cramped, and Sato has been doing an amazing job. So we're considering opening another branch and appointing him as the operations manager there.
We're currently implementing new initiatives. If we were to take on outsourcing as well, our company would be overwhelmed.
For at least the next 6 months, we'll be fully occupied with internal matters.
No way! If we wait 6 months, Doyomeki Travel will be...
It seems I made it in time.
Mr. Sengawara,
I heard from the temp staff that you were heading here.
Mr. Sengawara,
Miss Aizawa, I see you've grown so much. To think you'd build Tokimeki Group into such a thriving business after your father left it to you.
Mr. Sengawara, isn't there any way to turn Doyomeki Travel around?
I'm afraid it will be difficult. I've reached out to several places, but the Kagayaki Corporation incident has caused a significant impact. Now Tokimeki Group is the only hope left.
I understand how you feel, but...
What about a buyout? You're considering expanding your business, aren't you?
Mr. Sengawara, a buyout?
If it means protecting the employees, I wouldn't hesitate to let go of Doyomeki Travel. Please help those who have stayed with us.
All right.
Miss Aizawa.
Mr. Sengawara, I can completely understand your feelings, being in the same position myself. And this incident has nothing to do with the employees. We'll take full responsibility for everyone and make sure they're looked after at our company.
Thank you so much, Miss Aizawa.
And so, Doyomeki Travel was acquired by Tokimeki Group, and Mr. Majima and his team ended up working at a newly established branch of ours. However, the more I stay around him, the more I'm overwhelmed by his broad-mindedness and creative planning skills. At this rate, I'll always be stuck in the shadows. Yuta took it upon himself to resign, fueled by a desire to prove his capabilities. Mr. Majima also found himself in a similar position in another department, eventually facing the same fate and resigning as well. It seems they're both job hunting now, but... Another rejection! How many does that make? I've lost count at this point. Because the incident spread across the entire industry, job hunting has become extremely difficult for them. Meanwhile, as for us...
We lost to the Kagayaki branch in sales again! What kind of magic are you using?
You really are competitive, Miss Aizawa.
Next time, we'll definitely take first place.
I won't let that happen, because the next time I take first place, I've decided to ask you out.
What?
And so, we just kept on thriving in both our relationship and our jobs. Thank you for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Are you sure you can afford high-end sushi?
If you pay for this, won't your kid miss out on toys? Daddy, why isn't the restaurant reserved just for us today?
What?
What? Yay, sushi!
You can order whatever you like. My name is Keiichi Sato. Today, I've come to a sushi restaurant with my daughter Noa Sato for dinner. But
Keiichi?
Hitomi, Sato? What are you doing in a place like this? She's my ex, Hitomi Kaneko. Next to her is her current boyfriend, Yukio Yamanaka. I came here to eat sushi. I can tell just by looking.
Sorry I'm late. Wait? Huh? That's not what I meant.
Are you sure you can afford high-end sushi?
If you pay for this, won't your kid miss out on toys?
Thanks for your concern, but don't worry, we're fine.
Daddy, why isn't the restaurant reserved just for us today?
What?
What?
Well, today my apprentice is opening a restaurant, so I invited a lot of people.
Oh, I see. That's why. Did she really just say that Keiichi booked out the whole restaurant? You've got to be kidding me.
It's just a kid talking. She must be misunderstanding something. Did you know the chef got his training at the well-known Tokinoya? No way someone that amazing would know Sato.
Hey, you two. What are you talking about?
Nanbara.
You're late.
Huh? Yui?
I'm sorry, Mr. Sato. These two said something rude. Huh? Wait. You two know each other? Mr. Sato is the owner of my favorite restaurant. It's called Tokinoya. They serve amazing Japanese food. Tokinoya?
You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding. What Noah is saying is true.
She's right.
Keiichi's name is listed as the owner. They're our business partner and you weren't aware of that? If Mr. Miyamura finds out, you're in big trouble.
Since nobody was really listening, it's all chill.
Exactly. Keiichi, you wouldn't care about something like this, right? Wow. Refusing to apologize and just digging in deeper? That's some serious shamelessness.
It's okay, Yui. They've always been like this.
Keiichi, you must have worked really hard. Remember those days when you were just an office worker living on a tight budget? And now you're eating at a place like this. It's proof of your hard work, isn't it? Who do you think you are talking like that?
So, if you're the owner of Tokinoya, does that mean you're a chef too, Sato? No, I'm terrible at it. We leave that to our professional chefs. Oh, I see. So the impressive ones aren't you, Sato, but the chefs.
What are you talking about? The chefs at Tokinoya are so skilled, they could easily open their own restaurants. And yet Mr. Sato manages to bring such amazing people together.
Why are you, Nanbara, getting more worked up than Sato himself?
Because you two fail to understand just how incredible Mr. Sato is. You know, even if you say he's amazing, I don't really get what makes him so great. Daddy really knows how to spot quality. There was even a time when another restaurant begged you to come work for them, right?
Ah, you mean the offer from Doki Doki Corp. An offer from Doki Doki Corp?
You mean the biggest name in the seafood industry reached out to him? I've heard from the chefs that Mr. Sato even handles the admin and accounting. There's no one else who puts as much effort into their restaurant as he does.
Yui, I appreciate it. I can't believe you know so much about me.
I really respect you, Mr. Sato.
Gah, if you ask me, running things so inefficiently isn't the best approach.
Mr. Yamanaka.
Think about it. You'd be better off hiring something for admin work to improve efficiency. That way, you could potentially lower costs. It'd be better for the restaurant profits. And it would benefit everyone too, don't you think?
Is cost efficiency really that important to you?
Of course it is. We're not running a charity here.
He's managed to turn food waste into processed products, successfully tackling food loss.
As a result, Tokimeki Fisheries' cost efficiency improved significantly.
I recall the staff even complimented him for that. That reduction in waste was certainly impressive, but focusing too much on profits seems excessive.
You both make valid points. If I delegate tasks to others, it could open up more opportunities, right? That's why, starting this time, I'm planning to request Tokimeki Fisheries to procure a certain type of fish. What?
Really?
Yes. Tomorrow, I'll visit Tokimeki Fisheries for the meeting. I'll share the details then. The next day. So, with that said, I'd like Tokimeki Fisheries to secure a large supply of pufferfish in time for the Pufferfish Festival starting in February.
Pufferfish, you say?
Leave it to us. We'll definitely get you the ingredients you're expecting. I'm looking forward to it. A few days later, I'm back.
Hello?
Yui? Hey, there you are.
Sorry, I came before business hours.
What's going on? I thought your meal reservation was for another day.
Actually, I'm stuck on ideas for the Pufferfish Festival.
She said she's interested in hearing all the specifics on how we used to make pufferfish dishes. You're really dedicated to learning.
I understand what Mr. Yamanaka was saying, but I really resonate with your mindset of thinking about the ingredients and the chefs. I want customers to enjoy what I've personally found to be good. I feel the same way as you when it comes to providing fish, which is why I absolutely want to win this deal.
Yui, you're as passionate as ever, young lady. Itetsu, please give Yui your full support. And Yui, I'll do everything I can to answer what you want to know.
Really? Thank you so much.
After that, Yui came to our place almost every day until the day of the competition. Our most popular item was the hot pot course. That included techiri skin, a delicacy made from the skin of pufferfish. It was the all pufferfish feast course we used to proudly offer. It included fried pufferfish and a porridge dish as the finishing touch. And while it was a staple, it was also the most ordered item by customers.
Just hearing about it is making me hungry.
But 8 years ago, the old man who was supplying us with pufferfish finally decided to retire, and we haven't come across pufferfish of that quality in recent years. If we could use pufferfish from that source again, our customers would be absolutely thrilled.
Could you tell me more about the characteristics of the pufferfish you sourced back then? And the dishes served in the hot pot course?
What?
I'll make sure to fulfill the wishes of you and your team.
Time passed, and finally, the big day arrived. Let's start with you, Yamanaka. What I've prepared is wild-caught panther puffer.
Panther Puffer!
Panther puffer is renowned for its flavor, comparable to that of Japanese pufferfish, but where it stands out is in its price. If we can source a flavor of this caliber at a lower cost, it would be a big advantage for Tokinoya. And if you agree to buy a whole boatload, we can negotiate an even lower price.
Buying a whole boatload.
I see. Next, Yui, please go ahead.
I have prepared Japanese pufferfish for this. Among all pufferfish varieties, Japanese pufferfish is considered the most luxurious, as it offers multiple edible parts, including the meat, skin, and shirako. I've heard that in Tokinoya popular techiri course, the most popular dish was the grilled shirako.
Popular, you say?
Normally, negotiations would take place based on the pricing in this document, but I've managed to secure a discount on my side as well. The condition? Agreeing to buy a whole boatload.
Did she come up with the same idea as me?
No way. I didn't realize she could analyze things like that. However, since I chose Japanese pufferfish, the purchase cost is higher. And when you factor in transportation fees, it's more expensive than Mr. Yamanaka's option. But I found something. The very Japanese pufferfish fishing boat Mr. Sato and his team have been looking for.
What? Hold on a second. You've been dropping a lot of hints in your words just now. How did you know that grilled shirako was popular? And which supplier they were looking for? Don't tell me you got advice from Sato, did you? I didn't give her any advice. She just came to our place and listened to the stories from the chefs.
As for the supplier, I only asked for detailed information about the place they used to contract with. He didn't give me any advice on how to act or what to do. That's exactly what people call advice.
What advice? That's what we call proper research.
Mr. Miyamura!
Apologies for being late. I was caught up with another matter.
It's okay.
What's the issue with wanting to grasp what the client needs and aiming to deliver the quality they expect?
Oh no, we never said it was a bad thing.
Exactly. It's just that conducting such research during the shop's business hours seems a bit inconsiderate, don't you think? All visits were made outside business hours, and only after contacting the shop and getting permission beforehand.
Oh, I see. If that's the case, you should have said so from the beginning.
That's right. We misunderstood because you didn't explain it clearly.
From what I've heard so far, it seems both parties successfully negotiated price reductions.
The real question is which pufferfish will gain more favorable reviews from the customers. In that case, the Panther Puffer is the clear winner. Its rarity is sure to catch the customer's attention.
However, Panther Puffer has fewer edible parts compared to Japanese pufferfish. From a food waste perspective, the time needed to recover the costs appears to be significantly longer than that of Japanese pufferfish. Even if it takes longer, as long as profits are secured, it shouldn't be a problem, right? Since it's cheaper to procure, the cost ratio improves significantly, doesn't it? Isn't it obvious which one is the better deal? That kind of thinking is flawed. You're only focusing on our company's profit margins. Reducing costs is indeed important, but it's the win-win relationship that ensures future business opportunities.
Yui is absolutely right. According to this data, it would take us over a month longer to recover the costs with Yamanaka's proposal compared to Yui's. From a business standpoint, I find it a bit concerning. Don't you agree? The recovery might take longer, but the cost advantage is overwhelming, isn't it? Wouldn't this be a significant benefit for both your company and ours?
Mr. Yamanaka, your decision to choose Panther Puffer was solely based on profit considerations. Have you truly considered the feelings of the customers who will eat it, the quality standards the restaurant expects, and the overall quality of the ingredients?
Of course. A rare fish can attract customers. And on top of that, we had our top buyer inspect the quality. There's no doubt about it.
Now then, Mr. Sato, please take a look at the name of this vessel.
Huh? Wait a minute. Is this?
Kirameki fishing boat?
And what exactly does that mean?
The techchiri served at Tokinoya before used Japanese pufferfish. However, that fishing boat ceased operations 8 years ago. Since then, Tokinoya has been using a different source for Japanese pufferfish.
The name of the fishing boat that ceased operations 8 years ago was Kirameki Fishing Boat. What?
I found it. The grandson has taken over the business from his grandfather and successfully started farming pufferfish.
They're now farming pufferfish?
When I visited and shared your story, the old man remembered you vividly. He said he had never had someone who used his services with such passion.
He still remembers me.
He also mentioned that for your sake, he and his grandson would work together to provide the finest Japanese pufferfish. He even promised a 10-year partnership if the contract is successful.
You managed to negotiate all that?
Impressive work, Nambara.
Thank you so much, Yui. I'm sure our customers will be absolutely thrilled.
I only wanted to respond to your passion, Mr. Sato.
Don't end the discussion on your own. The Panther Puffer I sourced also has potential. That's on par with Japanese pufferfish, even just for a month. Please give it a try. I'm confident it won't lose out. If you're that confident, then until March 1st, 1 month from now, we'll use both the pufferfish supplied by you two to create courses at our restaurant. Whichever yields the better sales will be officially adopted and will proceed with the contract accordingly. Okay. A few weeks later, an incident occurred before the results could be announced. The Panther Puffer isn't ready. What's going on here?
Actually, we found another buyer willing to pay a higher price, and it looks like we're about to finalize a deal with them.
What? Can't you make something work?
If you could increase the price a bit more, we could reconsider.
If we raise the price, it'll be tough for us to manage.
In that case, we'll have to decline this time.
If this deal succeeds, a continued contract could be possible, you know?
We're really sorry, but perhaps another time.
No way. In the end, Yamanaka couldn't secure the Panther Puffer in time for the competition, and the contract ended up going to Yui instead. Please, Sato. Even a small amount is fine. Can't we somehow agree to a contract for both the Panther Puffer and the Japanese pufferfish?
If we don't secure this contract with you, we'll end up ranked the lowest in completed deals within the department this year.
You all sure know how to stir things up. Only thinking about yourselves, huh? That's enough.
Keiichi!
You two need to broaden your perspective a bit more, whether it's at work or in your personal lives. You keep failing to consider others, and that's why you end up with results like this. Take a look at Yui. Has she ever acted purely for her own benefit, even for a moment? But
Then what's the point of all the effort we've put in?
when you act for someone else's sake, it'll eventually come back to benefit you too. You both need to start thinking more about others and take action accordingly.
But
We were wrong all along? Thus, I finalized the contract with Yui, and 1 month later,
Thanks to you, we've been able to recover the losses caused by Yamanaka and his team. Thank you for all your hard work for our company.
oh please, I'm honored to have been of help.
this wasn't how it was meant to go down.
I can't believe we ended up on the losing side like this.
Frustrated by their loss, The two voluntarily requested a department transfer, and the place they ended up in was...
What is this place?
The smell is awful.
Welcome to the processing department. It's hard physical labor, but do your best.
They had been transferred to the processing department, a division that handles the cleaning tasks for Tokimeki Fisheries. They were assigned there to make use of their skills in improving cost efficiency and work productivity.
This is impossible. I can't keep doing this.
The fish smell, it's unbearable. This is pure hell. If only I'd considered others more and acted differently. Please, let me go back to my old department. Meanwhile, as for us, thank you, Yui, for finding that fishing boat.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm just so happy I could be of help.
Don't be modest. I admire kind and thoughtful people like you, Yui. I love you.
What?
Will you stay by my side from now on, not just as a work partner, but as a companion for life?
Of course.
Thank you for watching till the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.